Hi, millionaires. You are tuning in to episode 12 of Suddenly Still podcast. I'm your host, Star Erica, and I want to welcome you, especially if you are new, wherever you are listening in or watching in. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to leave me a comment, a like, and also subscribe to the channel so that you are notified every time a new episode comes out. Also, if you are subscribed to our Apple Music or if you're listening on Pandora, make sure you add us to your listen list so that you are able to be notified every time a new episode comes up. Today's topic that we're going to discuss is you're going to win. Why are you going to win? For one, because you're going to believe that you can win. You're going to believe that success is within your reach. I truly feel that when you're manifesting things out loud and you're manifesting things into existence, you have to start by having faith and you have to believe that you have the ability to achieve what it is you're trying to achieve. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in what it is you are trying to do? You can't navigate hard and difficult times in business or help others navigate that if you don't even believe that you can navigate your own challenges in business and life. We over here, we are navigating life's challenges and all the changes and things that happen in life and traumatic experiences that happen because in the end of the day, that's how we are healed. We have to believe that we can be healed. We have to believe that, this and where we are right now is not where we're going to remain. We have to understand and know that no matter what, without a shadow of a doubt, what we're going through right now and where we are right now, see, this is not our final destination. Your current situation is not your final destination. You can be more. It can get better, and it will. Because first of all, gratefulness starts by being grateful for where you are, having gratitude and just appreciating where it is you are in life. It does not mean that it can't get better. It just means that I am grateful for where I am right now. And if it doesn't ever get better, I am okay with what God has already blessed me with. That is gratitude. However, we don't want to get complacent and just letting things just happen and just letting things go because we want more. When you desire more, you have to make sure that you are doing more. You have to make sure you're putting in the work because some trying is not enough. You got to actually do it. Because I do truly hate when people always say, "Oh, I'm trying." When people, I'm making it," or "I'm getting by." You can't be doing just that. You have to do it. You have to actually see yourself and envision yourself in a higher place. And at the end of the day, you're going to win because you said it, you thought it, and you did it. And at the end of the day, you're going to win because you felt like you were going to win. Success is what success is to you. Success has no boundaries. It has no standard. It has no limits. Success for you might just be having a stable job. Success may be just having your own place to stay. Success may be just having a car to drive. Success may be being able to cook. Success may be graduating high school because nobody else did. Success may be going to college because nobody else went. Success may be starting that business and being the generational breaker and curse breaker of your family. The success may be you being the first millionaire of your family. Success may be just anything that you decide success to be. But however, if you don't put in the work and believe that you're going to win, how are you going to be successful? See, people always say, I'm not living by your definition of success. You don't have to do that. But you're going to win and you're going to succeed in whatever it is your heart's desire, not mine. See, my success, I have reached a certain level of success in my life. I've reached higher heights than I ever thought. So I truly feel successful. And even if I never, ever get any higher, I am okay with what I have achieved. I am grateful and I am operating from a place of gratitude. So in the end of the day, if I do desire more, I know I can do that. I put it in my mind, I put it in my heart, and I ask God to help me do my part so that I am reaching success at my own pace, not no one else's. I'm not envying others that are elevating and going higher and doing things that I'm not doing just yet. Or if it's my slow season now, but it's now their winning season, I'm clapping for them along the way. Because in the end of the day, I know at some point it was my time. At some point it will be my time. At some point I did it already, or I will do it. And what I mean by do it, I mean succeed. I will succeed, or I have already succeeded. And even if I don't ever succeed on their level, I have succeeded within my own reach, in my own capacity. See, what's for you is for you, and it does not matter who already did it. It does not matter who's going to do it before you or who's going to do it first. Do what it is you plan to do, no matter who's doing it, no matter who did it, or none of that. Do you think that Chick-fil-A cared about Popeyes coming out with a chicken sandwich just because they were already doing it? No. Maybe they felt like, oh, they're inspired by me. Do you think for once that they stopped their plans of coming out with a chicken sandwich because Chick-fil-A was already doing it? No. Do you think Chick-fil-A called out Popeyes and made subliminal messages on social media about Popeyes chicken sandwich? No, we did as consumers. But when you're operating from a place of I'm going to win no matter what, then in the end of the day, what has no boundaries? I'm going to win because I'm going to win. It has no limit. I'm going to win because I'm going to win. It has no halt. Any stumbling block that tried to get in your way, you're going to step on top of that because you're going to win. And when you operate from that place, you have no place to go but up. You have no place to go but elevation. You have nothing else but success in your reach. You can do it. I feel like people don't always feel that way. But if you put it in your mind that I can do it, I can achieve it, I can be there. I can take that goal from just a goal to some accomplishment. I won't just dream, I will achieve. See, we have to stop dreaming. No, nothing come to a sleeper but a dream, and dreams gonna go only far. Dreams don't go so far. They're only gonna go so far. So in the end of the day, if you plan on staying asleep, then keep dreaming. But if you want others to wake up, you got to wake up. If you want others to stop sleeping on your dreams and your business and your plans, you got to stop sleeping on them as well. Stop dreaming and start doing. Wake up. It's time to take action. You're going to win because in the end of the day, you're going to put the foot to the pavement, and you're going to go and you're not going to stop. When it comes down to getting yourself out there, when it comes down to elevating, you have to make sacrifices and necessary prioritizing in order to get the things that you're trying to get. You can't continue to do your same thing and expect a new thing. If you continue to do the same thing, you'll continue to get the same result. But if you want a new thing and you want better and you want to reach a higher height, then you got to do next level stuff. You can't continue to operate on the same level and at the same capacity that you're already used to, because in the end of the day, that got you this far, but you're trying to go higher. You're trying to get to another level of success. You already succeeded here. Now you want to go here. So in order to get here, you can't continue to stay down here and do down here stuff. You have to do next level stuff. Each level gets higher and higher, and sometimes it gets harder and harder for some people. And then some people find themselves climbing up the ladder, and as they get higher, it gets easier because, for one, they did it before, and they can do it again and again and again. But then other people experience other things where it comes down to certain things that you've done before. You can't do that no more. It's not working no more. The season has changed. The economy has changed. The people have changed. Your target audience has changed. Things have changed. So you cannot continue to do the same thing expecting change things. And at the end of the day, it's not gonna work. So you have to learn how to believe in yourself. You have to learn how to stick to the plan even when nobody else sees the vision. You have to learn how to focus on those, like your target audience, something that I spoke about on Facebook. Your target audience are those who need or desire what you have to offer. It's not your supporters. See, your supporters are going to support you no matter what. Your supporters don't even have to have ever booked none of your services or bought none of your products. They're going to tell everybody about them. You don't have to worry about your supporters. You don't have to market to your supporters. You don't have to beg your supporters. Your supporters are your tribe. They're going to support you no matter what. Your family and friends are not your target audience. They are just your family and friends. And what privilege it is to have a friend and a family member that just supports you as well. They're just supporters. They're not who you're targeting. They're already in your life. You don't target people that are already on your side. You don't target your supporters. They're already there. You target those that are not yet in your grasp. You need to show them how you can help them. Show them why they want your product or why they need it. Show them why they want to buy from you and not somebody else that may be cheaper. Show them. People need receipts. People, I'm sorry, but baby, everybody, your supporters got faith in you. Your target audience need to see it in order to believe it. That's how you operate. So when it comes down to success and when it comes down to winning, you're not always going to be in your winning season. There are seasons when it comes down to winning. There are seasons when it comes down to losses. Your winning season could be 5 years from now, but you're going to win. Or you might be in your winning season right now and it might last until next year. And then after that, you're gonna experience a drought. Are you prepared for that? See, I feel like if you're gonna think about a win, you gotta also think about where you might lose. But just know that sometimes you have to lose in order to win again. So you have to take the good with the bad on your way up. Don't stumble on your growth. Don't stop your growth because you're afraid of failure. You're fearing failure. You're fearing that you might not instead of that you might do. You might win. You might succeed. Put it in your head that you will. I will win. I will succeed no matter what. And even if I have to take an L as a lesson, I will not be, it will not be a loss. It'll be just a season. And I will learn and I will navigate through that season. That when this season is up, I will come out in a different mindset, a different aspect, in a different way so that I can win again. Because no matter what, you will win. And as long as you have the winning mentality, you'll go so far. Don't stay lost. Even though you might lose, don't operate from a lost place. Operate from a that was just a season and now it's my time to move on, move forward. In whatever it is, it don't have to just be business, in goals, in life, in relationships, in friendships, in anything, in any aspect of your being. Even as content creators, what you might used to do, you might used to do lifestyle content. Now you want to do beauty content. Now you want free wigs. So now you're targeting those type of brand deals. And you might want to get your, you know what I'm saying? You might want to get free house products. So now you're switching up your marketing so that you can target those brands. You always have to shift with your target audience in order to win. Your wins might change. You might think that was success and now this is success, and then that was success. Now this is success. What success is what it is to you. But truly, I hope you guys really find and resonate with this episode. Of course, as I always say, make sure that you tune in to Suddenly Still Podcast every Tuesday at 6 p.m. EST. I look forward to connecting with you guys and also navigating life's challenges together. All in all, Suddenly Still Podcast is in honor of my son, Champ, my son, Liam, aka Champ, but he's better known as Champ, my stillborn son that I did lose on November 29th, 2022. So I truly feel like navigating life challenges are just something that we all have to do and endure. And if we can do it together and you can realize that there's other people that think like you, there's other people that are going through what you're going through, there's other people that have endured and went through and are doing fairly well in things that you might be going through right now. But understanding and knowing that you're not by yourself is how you heal. It's how you grow. It's how you excel. Because in the end of the day, we are human. And baby, being a human is ghetto. No, I'm just kidding. But again, make sure you are following me on all platforms at Star Ericka on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Also, Suddenly Still Podcast on all platforms. Our podcast is on all major platforms to include Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Podcast, pretty much, and all other major platforms, Spotify and wherever else. Make sure that you tune in to beacons.ai/suddenly still, and you will be able to see all of the ways that you're able to watch Suddenly Still Podcast, but again, or listen, because you might not be watching, you might just be listening. But anyways, I definitely want to make sure that you guys are, if you are engaging on YouTube and you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you leave a comment, because I am going to start raffling off gifts and stuff like that for those in my comments. It's something that I want to do. If you are following me on Facebook, I will be going live on the Suddenly Still Podcast page, and I will announce ahead of time. So make sure that you're following me on Suddenly Still Podcast on all platforms, and make sure that y'all sharing these little teasers that we put out. I do have clips and important clips and highlights that we do post on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok of Suddenly Still Podcast episodes. So again, I look forward to continuing this podcast and continue to grow with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, millionaires. Have a great one.